Welcome to the GAMERamble first look video for Starlight, Eye of the Storm. My name is Darkcloud and I'm joined by
Nimby or Mrs. Cloud.
This game is developed and published by Stride's interactive game studio, and it's a retro 2D arcade vertical shooter. So we've got Start Game, High Scores, Options, Content Editors and Browse Steam Workshop. These two are for the ship editor. It's actually possible to create your own ship in this game just using a JPEG, PNG or TIFF file.
That's cool.
Okay, let's take a look at the options first. In graphics we can set the resolution, the windowed mode, VSync, as well as things like the level of detail, texture quality, as well as a few filters such as distortion, bloom, shadows and so on. Then in sound we can set the sound volume, music on or off, as well as the music volume. Gameplay we can set the campaign difficulty, the amount of lives, the credits for the arcade mode, and then there's a few other options that can be toggled on or off. So it's also possible to adjust the joystick sensitivity, which is great news for a bullet hell shooter, because some controllers tend to drift a bit, which can be fatal in these types of games. So being able to adjust your sensitivity really helps a lot. And another thing players might notice here who've been playing the early access version is that you can set the screen mode, which is currently on widescreen. The early access version of the game was on 4:3 only, so this is one of the new additions to the game as it leaves early access and gets a full release. Okay, and then we've got controls over here. It can be played with keyboard or joystick. I'm using an Xbox controller. So we've got controls for fire, warhead, drift, special. And then we've got achievements and reset to default and return to main menu. Okay, so let's get started with the game and see what Starlight Eye of the Storm is all about. You can play the campaign mode, which I believe has 15 missions. There's also an arcade mode with 10 arcade stages, and then duel mode if you want to take on a friend in the battle. So we're going to be taking a look at the campaign mode and playing it on normal difficulty. Should be a good start. Nice concept art here on the loading screens.
Very cool.
Okay, so you've got player 1, 2 and 3. As I said, you can play with up to 3 players if you have enough controllers and keyboards and whatnot.
Or players who actually know what they're doing.
Yeah, I think the game also supports remote play together, so you can always rustle up some online friends to join in or battle against. We are under attack. Launch immediately.
We will not fail you. We will not fail the council.
Defend our base, then proceed with your mission. Yes, sir. Let's go. Okay, everyone is ready and rearing to go take on the enemies. Select my ship here. I see it's got the Starlight, the Hellfire, the Archangel, the Nova, Vendetta and Vanquisher. Final 3 needs to be unlocked first.
The Hellfire looks cool to me.
I also quite like the Hellfire. Looks like there's stats there on the side. I don't know if that's speed and health. Looks like it. I'm gonna go for the Hellfire.
That looks most balanced to me.
Yeah. Some players prefer to have more maneuverability to avoid the hits, while others will probably prefer tanking the hits. Okay, defend the HQ, get ready. Incoming enemy ships, destroy 10 of them with your main weapons. So my main weapons is the A button. Enemy ships are coming from awkward angles on the side of the level. So
Yeah.
stick to this side. Don't really have a hope of reaching the other side on time. So I'm also picking up what looks to be gems that give me cash. So I do know the game features upgrades and new weapons and things. So I assume it will be used for that. Good, enemies coming from all directions. Use your drift ability to deal with the threat. So I can drift with the Y button. Okay. So it actually locks onto enemies and then you pivot around them. That's pretty neat. I see there is a drift bar so you can't use it indefinitely. quite chaotic.
Yeah. Quite cool. You can dance around your enemies.
Yeah, you really need to focus on... Excellent. Heavier ships are entering the area. Fire one special warhead against them. Okay, so I've got warheads as well with the B button.
Ah, look at that.
Take that. It's like the warhead also blocks their projectiles. The pirates have brought in the big guns. Use your special powers to repel their attacks. Okay, so the warhead is not the end of it. You also have a special power it can unleash with the X button. Okay, it's like a shield that also grants invulnerability.
Yeah. Does it do damage to...
Yeah, that's pretty neat. That's going to come in very handy against bosses. And it's raining gems.
Awesome.
What is that? That's a multiplier. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, are we to proceed? We'll still need some help. Exit the superstructure and help defend Earth. At once, sir. Okay, if we go to defend Earth. Got a very glowy ship now.
I like it. Like purple glow.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of ship designs other players come up with and put on the Steam Workshop. Although hopefully there's some moderation that we don't end up with all kinds of obscene looking ships. It's always a risk when you allow player customization.
Yeah, that's true.
Where are they getting so many ships from?
We have to stop them from getting through.
Jinjiman is right. Do not let those gunships slip into the superstructure. Here they come. Anyway, so I have to destroy gunships, not let them get into the structure. It's pretty neat, the 3D backgrounds of the 2D sprites. Gives the game some depth.
Yeah. The background is also rotating, so it adds to the...
Yeah. This game's really got that old school arcade feel to it. Very explosive sound effects and big explosions and lots of projectiles. I think that's one of those ships that should not get past me. Yeah, I apologize if I'm a little more quiet than usual in this video. I need to kind of concentrate on these types of games.
Color me impressed. I would not stay alive for 5 seconds, I guess. Okay, maybe I would get through the tutorial if I really...
No, it's not your preferred genre, but with a bit of practice, you can make a shooter expert out of you yet. There's another one. So what I've noticed with this drift mode is it automatically targets enemies, but not necessarily the ones you want to target. So hopefully you'll be able to upgrade that or change that in some way. But that seems to be working quite effectively.
Earth in the background now.
Damage multiplier that picked up there. Very colourful game. Not often you see purple explosions and I can pick up repairs as well. That's neat. What is that? Not gonna make it. It's a problem with the widescreen mode. The screen is so large you can't get to all the power-ups on time.
Wow.
I don't have any more of those warheads left. Let's see if I can scorch these ones a little.
I see press start to join in stays throughout, so it's like...
Yeah, I think it's got drop in, drop out co-op.
That's very cool.
Yeah, so join in at any time and blast along. Okay, I think I survived that, made it through relatively unscathed. Here we go. Yeah, each of the playable ships also has different sets of emplacements that you can install different types of weapons in. I think there's over 70 unique combinations.
Wow.
So, the voiceless pirates, they seek total destruction by launching warheads directly at us. Towards Earth? That is correct, Alan. Destroy all the warheads before they're out of your range.
Let's move out.
Okay, warheads. The stakes are getting higher. So it seems it's not just survival in this game, you actually have objectives.
That's cool.
I assume that's exclusive to the campaign mode. The arcade mode would probably be more straightforward bullet hell shooting. But I'm not sure, we'll have to see. All I know is quite intense and a lot of fun. These projectiles are tough.
To dodge the others while destroying, like focusing on the voids.
Yeah.
That one's getting away.
I got there's more this side. Desperate measures here. Although that health bar up there is relatively big.
That's really becoming hell. Bullets everywhere.
That's how these games tend to work, kids. Yeah, and you know the real focus of these games are not just to survive and complete them, but to become proficient enough that you can clear it on 1 credit.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
much
possible.
Coveted 1 credit clear. Obviously dates back to the arcade days where you wanted to stretch your credits as far as possible. And obviously if someone else managed to clear a game on 1 credit, the contest is on.
Big tick.
Oh no, that got me. Okay, so it looks like you at least continue where you died.
Oh, that's cool.
So
you don't have to
you
restart.
lose a life, but you're not set back to a checkpoint or anything, it seems.
You take some of the frustration out of it.
Yeah, and also makes it more accessible to newcomers, plus the fact that it's got 4 difficulty settings. Earth is saved and casualty numbers are acceptable. Yeah, I didn't do too great there, but that's what happens when you talk more than you shoot. So mission complete. Get a total mission score and a star rating.
2 stars.
22 stars. Okay, can definitely do better than that.
Room for improvement there.
Yep. Yeah, but the controls are very smooth. I like the visuals of the game, and like I said, the sound effects all contribute to this very authentic arcade look and feel to the game. To run through the tutorial for campaign mode, not right now, no. So we've completed the first one. Looks like it branches out after we complete the next one.
That's
so
cool.
Yeah, that's interesting. And yeah, the game is leaving early access on the 30th of October and adding all kinds of additional stuff that wasn't in early access, such as this widescreen mode. But the developers have also said that's not the end of the line as far as content is concerned. There could also be new game modes, new ships, new weapons, and more in the future for this game.
That's cool to know.
Yeah, we'll be doing a full review of this game soon, and we're also going to have a chat with the developers to find out more about this game and what's in store for it. So definitely check back for that.
Awesome.
So thanks for joining us for Starlight, Eye of the Storm. Check it out on Steam.
Thank you. Remember to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoy our videos.
Till next time.
Bye.